रही है? No place to hide, even inside a temple. Mob raises Pakistan Zindabad slogans, according to the FIR. Pakistan-based support for Nuh writers.
जो ये नारा लगाने अल्लाहु अकबर यकीन कर यासु तो भाई सीना में चौड़ा होगा हमारा सही अब पता लग रहा कि म्यों होता
Firing from the hills, police take aim but hesitate to open fire.
पहाड़ों में करा रहे हैं ये देखो कितने हैं.
Videos that expose the truth of the Nuh riots. New Pakistan Zindabad slogans expose the Nuh writers. That's our top focus on India First. The FIR clearly says Pakistan Zindabad slogans were raised. Police claim that the riots were planned, meticulously planned. Past 3 years, the yatra was peaceful. This time, the yatris were targeted by a mob that had taken commanding heights. But is this not a failure of the police, not just at the level of intelligence, but also operations? And equally important, is there merit in the narrative, in the criticism that a narrative is being built to give cover fire to those who opened fire at the yatris and those who chanted Pakistan Zindabad? I'm Gaurav Sawant. We will let pictures do the talking. We will let you sift fact from fiction. But first, as always, the headlines on India First. Delhi Services Bill passed in the Lok Sabha. Union Home Minister Amit Shah accuses the opposition of uniting on this issue to defeat the Narendra Modi government in 2024. Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal hits back, says Narendra Modi government stabbed Delhi residents in the back. Fresh clashes erupt in Manipur. Forces and Meitei protesters clash in Bishnupur. Chili spray, tear gas and bullets fired in the air. Allahabad High Court gives a nod for ASI survey at the Gyanvapi complex. Muslim side now moves the Supreme Court to challenge the High Court order. Karnataka hijab controversy rerun in India's financial capital. Mumbai College bans burqa on campus, says students must wear only uniform. We begin India First with an India Today special investigation on the Nuh riots. We show you videos of the situation on ground as violence started and then spread like wildfire. India Today has accessed videos that show how stones were pelted from hills surrounding the Nalhar Mahadev temple. India Today takes you up those hills just outside Nuh. Commanding positions were taken and then the yatris were targeted. This is where stones flew at the yatris. This is where firing started at the yatris. India Today goes on ground zero to bring you this report.
Gunshots pierced through. Hails of stones came down like missiles. Attackers took a vantage point in the Aravalli hills above as the VHP's Braj Mandal Yatra passed on its route below on Monday in Haryana's Nuh. India Today on an arduous journey to find out who seized the towering peaks to rain down bullets and stones on the July 31 procession. The warm hues of the rising sun, the lush greenery, the ridges, the gentle breeze, and the chirping birds told us a hidden story. Men you see sleeping here aren't on leisurely excursions. We discover that they have transformed these hills around Nu into a strategic cover. Local villagers escaping arrests, along with suspected rioters. Their face covered, these young men sitting with fellow villagers explained to us why they are staying put in these vast, rugged terrains.
ये आप लोग इतने मतलब पहाड़ों में क्यों छुपे हुए हैं?
भाई पुलिस के डर के मारे छुपे पड़े हैं पहाड़ों में।
क्यों ऐसा क्या कर दिया कि पुलिस के डर के मारे छुपे हुए हैं?
पुलिस आती है उठा ले जाते हैं, ये भी ना पूछती तुम गए वहाँ ना गए, आती है उठा ले।
कहाँ?
गांव में आती है हमारे में।
तो कहाँ नहीं गए मतलब?
जो ये जो ये दंगाई आए थे ये।
अच्छा अच्छा।
जो वहाँ चला गया वो भी, जो ना गए वो भी, सब अपने इधर उधर है।
नहीं तो पूरे गांव के कितने, सारे गांव के लोग पहाड़ों में?
गाँव निकलो पड़ा है जो ये यहाँ पे गाँव में है जो।
अच्छा।
कोई कहीं चला गया, कोई कहीं चला गया पुलिस के डर की वजह से।
तो पूरे पहाड़ों में कितने लोग हैं अभी?
तकरीबन होंगे 500 आदमी।
500 लोग पूरे पहाड़ों में हैं?
हाँ हाँ।
For these residents of Nu, the surrounding Aravalli range is serving as their mountain refuge. In response to an ever-looming spectre of arrests and police crackdown in the aftermath of Monday's mayhem in the district. But the Nu resident also admitted that suspected rioters have mingled with innocent civilians taking shelter in the hills over fears of mass arrests. Listen into him again.
जो वहाँ चला गया वो भी, जो ना गए वो भी, सब अपने इधर उधर है। पुलिस आती है उठा ले जाते हैं, ये भी ना पूछती तुम गए वहाँ ना गए, आती है उठा ले।
In the FIR, police have mentioned that some of the locals descended from the mountains, carrying illegal arms, lathis and stones to disrupt religious service at a local temple. Videos of purported gunshots and stones hurled from the same heights on Monday have also surfaced. Vigilant gazes cast downward, eyes trained on the lands below. The men spotted a speeding convoy of police cars from afar.
नहीं तो फिर आप लोग पहाड़ों में ही क्यों आए? मतलब कहीं और भी जा सकते थे।
इस वजह से है, जैसे अभी पुलिस की गाड़ी जा रही है, यहाँ से हमें पता पड़ जाते है गाड़ी आ रही है, अपने साइड में हो जाते हैं। 2-3 बस। अरे कोई कितनी गाड़ी जा रही है? ये 10-12 गाड़ी जा रही है, वो जा रही है, बस है। जहाँ मन मारे वही छापा मार रहे।
अच्छा। ये पुलिस की गाड़ियाँ जा रही जो वाइट बस जा रही?
3-4 बस है, 7-8 गाड़ी है। इसी के डर की वजह से दुब को पड़ा है यहाँ पे।
For these people, it's their makeshift encampment. Black tarpaulin sheets lay casually, ready to be used as cover for the night. Like ants in a procession, more villagers can be seen ascending the hills. Their silhouettes grew more defined with each step.
यहाँ बेसिकली जितने भी पहाड़ों में जो लोग हैं वो सब के सब आप ही के गांव के हैं?
नहीं, हमारे गांव के भी है, साथ में ये गांव है, अगला गांव में, हर गांव में से जैसे भी कहीं से 10 हैं, कहीं से 5 ऐसे चढ़ जाते हैं। डर की वजह से जैसे कहीं का भी हेर लगता है।
तो ये कब से आप लोग चढ़े हुए हैं पहाड़ों पे?
यहाँ में होगा तो तीसरा दिन है आज।
नहीं तो इसके ऊपर भी और लोग बैठे हुए हैं?
जहाँ तक ये हर आदमी अपना बचाव करेगा और ऊपर चले जाएंगे। अगर जब भी और ऊपर चढ़ गए भैया पकड़ के ले जाएंगे। आखिरी हथियारी है और कुछ
नहीं तो क्या इसके ऊपर भी लोग बैठे हुए हैं क्या?
हाँ बैठे हैं, जगह जगह बैठ जाते हैं। अब जैसे यहाँ बैठे हैं वहाँ बैठ जाते हैं और ऊपर चले जाते हैं। हाँ अगर पुलिस ना है तो अपने यहीं बैठे रहेंगे, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, हमें किसी से कोई दिक्कत नहीं।
We now investigate in the violence-hit villages in the lap of the Aravalis below. Rafiq is president of Noor's Sarpanch Association. He admitted that young men from his village did participate in looting and rioting, and that they all have fled.
5, 6, 7 बच्चे हैं मेरे गांव के, हैं मेरे गांव के, नहीं है मेरे गांव के, हैं मेरे गांव के और एक अच्छी नहीं कि बच्चे थे। मैं ऐसा नहीं कि उनको रोकूंगा तो कहूँगा नहीं, मैं पैर भी करूँगा, आगे चल के दूंगा उनको।
ये 5-7 लूटपाट नहीं है दंगे है, लूटपाट नहीं है दंगे
नहीं इसमें झगड़े में है
वो लोग। अभी हैं मुलाकात किसी हो सकती है ऐसे ही नाम में
नहीं हो सकती, वो तो निकल दिए सब।
किस उम्र के बच्चे हैं?
वो तो उनकी उम्र 25, 20 साल की, 18 साल की, 22 साल की, इस तरीके से।
बाइक के जो मुश्किल आई हुई है
हाँ उनमें मेरे गाँव के गाँव 2-3 बच्चे नहीं, जो चीज़ है 2-3 बच्चे बाइक का मैं हाँ बाकी दंगे में 5, 6, 7 बच्चे हैं जो मेरे गाँव में।
A local eyewitness to the Monday rioting, Irfan claimed some rioters arrived from Rajasthan on the Yatra day, some from within Noor district.
वो जो उनकी गाड़ी में टक्कर मारी थी पिकअप से।
किसने मारी?
वो पिकअप गाड़ी आई थी, वहाँ 7 या 8 गाड़ी थी, फिरोजपुर साइड से आई थी वो राजस्थान से।
तो ये लोग कौन लोग
थे वो सारे?
यहाँ कब थे वो लोग?
वो तो बाद में आए, जहाँ पे जब झगड़ा हुआ ना वो आए हैं, तुरंत झगड़ा स्टार्ट हो गया, उससे पहले नहीं आए थे वो। इसी टे पॉइंट पर आकर के उन्होंने ट्रेन की गाड़ी वाड़ी में टक्कर मारी। वो वाले जो उनकी गाड़ी में टक्कर मारी थी पिकअप से।
Culpability rests heavy on both sides. Not all hiding in these hills could be culprits. Not all could be innocent either. A challenge for the Haryana police to sift out the guilty from the mass of villagers sheltering in the Aravali peaks. A report by Mohammad Hizbullah for India Today's Special Investigation Team.
Joining me now for more on the failure of the police, the administration and the alleged cover fire to rioters is Dr. Vikram Singh, former Director General of the Uttar Pradesh Police. Dr. Vikram Singh, past yatras have been peaceful. What do you make of the sequence of events, the FIRs and the violence that took place at Noor?
Yes, there was a conspiracy. There was a conspiracy because the laws of economics say when the economics is impacted, then it takes multifarious manifestations, and rioting is one of them. Take cybercrime. It is an open secret that Noor is now the epicenter of cybercrime, not in Haryana, but in the country. 2, cow slaughter and smuggling of cows. 3rd, all kinds of nefarious and illegal activities seem to be happening there. Yes. And the police think twice, not only the Haryana police, the Delhi police, because there have been very unpleasant incidents when the police parties were attacked by the hooligans. If they have the audacity to attack the police party, heavily armed police parties, then a peaceful religious procession is very easy a target for them.
You make a very interesting point, sir. Noor is emerging as a cyber crime headquarters across the country. Noor, Mewat, that entire region is notorious for cattle smuggling. Police have been targeted there many times in the past. Police hesitate to enter many localities here. 10 companies of the police were deployed, and yet they failed to stem the riot. Was this failure of intelligence? Was this failure of operations? Was this failure of leadership at every level, sir?
Gauravji, you would know better than anybody else. It is not the question of 10 companies. Who is leading the 10 companies? Who is guiding those 10 companies? The intelligence, I heard a sting operation on the SO Nu, who said, we did not get any advanced intelligence.
Yes.
And SO is supposed to generate intelligence himself. Every police station, Gauravji, in the country has 5 major records.
Yes.
Sampradaik Suchna Register, Sampradaik Gunda Register, Tyohar Register, Aparadh Register, Thana Adhyaksh Gopaniya Diary. They are supposed to be the repository of actionable quality intelligence. You are supposed to generate intelligence for yourself and for the state headquarters, and not vice versa. So don't put the cart before the horse. Second, if the intelligence was not available, the basic homework that every police officer is supposed to do is to make preventive arrests, recover all legal and illegal arms before any such processions, have area domination vis-a-vis all the rooftops, you have drone technology, big data analytics, and also confiscate all fake SIM cards, fake IMEI mobile numbers, and also deploy lathi-wielding home guards on every rooftop so that you have area domination. Telescopic sight rifles, night vision devices, body protectors, they should all have been used, sadly missing. And that is the thing that is the major flaw in the police bandobast.
Oh, absolutely. In fact, here, there are rioters who are dominating from the hills, sir. But there's another aspect, as you very rightly pointed out, social media and the use of social media by the rioters and those who were pushing or peddling these riots. Now, there were also those across the border trying to fuel this hatred in Mewat. People in Pakistan. One Pakistani, Ehsan Mewati Pakistani, and his role is being looked at very, very closely in ratcheting up those tensions to a point of explosion. We bring you this report.
31st July, Nu. Violent clashes erupted at Delhi's doorstep. On the same day, a video on social media went viral, where a man was heard appealing to Muslims to kill absconding cow vigilante Monu Manesar.
और भाई आज तो मजो आगो है कंडो डाल दियो है आज तो भाई मैं कह रहा हूँ मजो आगो और जो ये नारा लगाने अल्लाहु अकबर यकीन कर यासु तो भाई सीना ना चौड़ो होगो हमारो.
Many identified him as a YouTuber who goes by the name Ehsan Mewati Pakistani. Some claimed that he lives in India and urged Haryana police to arrest him.
सही अब पतो लग रहा कि मियो होतम मतलब मोनू मानेसर छोड़ो मत है कि तुम्हारो में.
India Today has investigated this man who was spewing venom on social media when the clashes in Nu were at its peak. Ehsan Mewati has been uploading content on YouTube since 2019. He has over 80,000 subscribers and 85 lakh views. He has a second YouTube channel called Ehsan Mio, where he has close to 8,500 subscribers. On Facebook, he has more than 1 lakh followers.
अल्लाहु अकबर का जो नारा लगाना है ये कमाल है. तुम वीडियो देखो आगे बाद आऊंगा मैं.
Ehsan Mewati mentions his location as Alwar, Rajasthan on Facebook page. But his profile lists Kairor Pakka, a tehsil in Pakistan's Punjab province, as his location. India Today managed to contact Ehsan Mewati. He told us that he is a farmer and his brother is in Pakistan police.
Assalamu alaikum guys, this is me Ehsan Mewati, Pakistan ka kya haal?
He claims that he uses Mewati in his name because his ancestors are from Mewat.
Mewat mein.
India Today dug deep into the videos uploaded on Ehsan Mewati's YouTube channel. The names and numbers written on billboards revealed that he lives in Chammor, a village in Bahawalpur, Pakistan.
क्योंकि हमारी मेवात हमारा मियो ये डरा क्यों पड़ा है काय चीज से डर रहा है.
In the last few months, he started uploading communally sensitive videos. India Today investigation also uncovered some vulgar content on his channel. So what does a man living in Pakistan have to do with Nu violence? Why did he post videos on Haryana clashes? Only a full cyber investigation will reveal the real motive. Bureau Report, India Today.
The police are investigating this aspect. Pakistan Zindabad slogans were raised according to the FIR, and Dr. Vikram Singh, if I could bring you into this conversation, this clearly cannot be acceptable if what the police say is true.
This indicates the brazenness and the communal mindset and the communal wiring of a microscopic minority of the people. But the fact of the matter is, Gaurav ji, I would say I have zero tolerance to such objectionable slogans.
Yes.
We live in the most vibrant democracy where everybody, Hindus, Muslims, minorities, everybody are the happiest people on the planet. Well, if those who feel that Pakistan has to be Zindabad, then they better change their citizenship and go where they will choose to. India is just not the place for them. But the wiring, the social media, and also the radicalization is responsible for these objectionable slogans. And my advice to police would be to identify them through video and CCTV cameras, get to the ringleaders and put them behind bars under the NSA and the UAPA.
Sir, but in some localities of Mewat and Nu, you are well aware, the police are scared to enter some of these localities. They target the police, no fear of the law. And then you have people like this Ehsan Mewati Pakistani, his videos, the FIR seems to indicate that people were instigated. Yatra was targeted, but a narrative is being built in your appreciation. Is cover fire being given to the perpetrators of the riots in Nu, sir?
Absolutely, absolutely. And this is what the whole administrative tragedy is all about. Giving cover fire to those who fired at absolutely empty-handed, bare-handed, peaceful Shobha Yatra participants and also firing at them. 2 of our home guards have been martyred. One is suffering a head injury. The other is having an abdominal bullet injury. And to give a cover fire to those shouting Pakistan Zindabad, I think they should also be booked under 120B of the IPC for criminal conspiracy. This is not acceptable, Gauravji. To befriend anti-national elements is being akin to being anti-national.
Sir, the fact remains, anybody who violates the law, anybody, strictest possible action needs to be taken against such elements, and we'll be tracking that story very closely. As always, Dr. Vikram Singh, for joining me here on India First. Many thanks. I've run out of time on this part of the show, but this is a story we'll be tracking closely.